welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell, we're in a little bit of a different filming setup today because I finally finished my room. It's been a bit of a long process because I started this at the beginning of lockdown, and as I'm filming this intro we're almost just like coming out of it, so that sort of puts in perspective how long it's taken. It's taken a few months, but to be honest that's partly due to lockdown because, you know, the ordering time for things was about 3 or 4 weeks. If it wasn't right I'd send it back again, we're waiting another 3 or 4 weeks for the next thing, and in the end I just thought, oh, I'm just gonna wait till the shop's open. So then I've just recently been out and got the few little final bits for the room, including the light I'm just looking up at there. So yes, it's finally done. I honestly couldn't be happier. I'm so genuinely happy with how it's turned out. I couldn't honestly have wished for more. Like it ended up like perfect. So just to put a few things in perspective for anyone who doesn't know, this is my room at home. So usually I live in London where I go to college or uni, and I have a room there which I am obsessed with. But my room at home has been the same way since I was about 14, maybe 13. And basically, you know, I was sort of so busy like throughout my A-levels, there wasn't really time to like turf me out and redo my room. And then I moved out, and it sort of didn't, like I knew I wanted it done, but it sort of didn't bother me. I just thought, oh, I'll just leave it for now. You know, like it was in the back of my mind that I wanted it done, but I was never home for very long at a time, so there wasn't really like an opportunity for me to do it because I'd come home for a few days, I'd be flying in and out with so many things going on back down in London, so I was never really home. But I'd planned to do it while I was home for Easter because I'm actually going to be home for a month, so I'd planned to do it. And in the end, I've been home for months now because of the coronavirus outbreak, so it's actually provided a really good opportunity for me to get this finished and done just so I wanted it. So, you know, some, what's the phrase? Every cloud has a silver lining, and that, I suppose, that is one of the silver linings of the pandemic. So, I mean, if there is any, but that is one of them. The befores of the room are a little bit mishmash, as in the room doesn't really have much of a theme, and that's sort of because I was getting little things that I wanted for my new room and getting rid of things that were in the old room that I really didn't want in here anymore. So there were times when I'd have things on the wall, I'd no longer to like them, so I'd take them down, but like the plugs would still be in the wall. So, or like my piano had been moved in here to store. I've got like pink and green curtains with a white duvet because I was changing to like white and grey. So my pink and green duvet had gone, I've got a white duvet, I've got this black and white photo, I'd got a piano, I'd got brown furniture. Like it was all a bit of a mishmash, but did love it at the time. It had a beautiful theme, and for my age it worked, it was good. But over time it just went from having a theme and that being one thing to just craziness. So yes, it's done, and I honestly couldn't be happier. That's what I was like saying, I can't be happy, but I really couldn't be happy with it. So now you know what I mean about the room before. It was a bit crazy, but I think it just makes this finished product even more like exciting because it really did go from one extreme to another. And I just decided to vlog it because, other than the fact that I really wanted to show the difference, the change, I also wanted to like remember, because this is my first time doing any sort of DIY myself, like learning to paint walls, learning to paint furniture, learning to sand, all these crazy things. So I just thought I'll vlog it, and one day when I'm much better at decorating, I'll watch this back and I'll thank God that I got better. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and yes. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll just let you get to watching it. You don't want to see me anymore. What you want to see is the room. So I really hope you enjoy it. So just a little bit of an update. I'm doing a paint of my bed. Well, it's not actually a paint, it's this. Bullseye 1, 2, 3 interior and exterior primer sealer satin killer. Wow, reading that back to front. So yes, that is what I am doing. Ollie, hello little ladybug. I am looking dishevelled, to say the least, but I think the painting of the wall is going to be occurring very soon. There will be no more green wall. The green wall will go and we will have normal walls. I mean, I won't lie, it's very uplifting. And I don't hate 12-year-old me for it, but it's time to go. You know, it's time to move on. It's time for pastures new. So I think she's going soon. But yes, that is the update. So, the green wall is no longer. I'm back again with my hair, which is interesting. But yes, we've done all of this wall, half of this wall, as you can see. I don't know I'm telling you what, you can literally see yourselves. But just a little update, I didn't film any of it while we were doing it because my phone had no charge. So I might charge it up now and then I might do a little bit of like a speed paint. Not a speed clean, a speed paint. But I might not, we'll just see. But yes. Painting, obviously. It's getting really hot here now and I'm tired. I just want to go home. Just want to rest. But no, we don't get rests. We just carry on. So, this is the current situation. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually so impressed with myself. I've actually never painted before and yesterday's was bad but today's better. I still have paint all over my fingers but it's better, right? Progress. Let's just angle you to the ceiling. Also, didn't wear this yesterday because it was so hot, but this morning it was cool. Now it's hot again. So, once more, we're boiling. So I'm back. Same jumper, same hair, but different day and definitely different eyebrows because as you can see they're quite a little bit dark. I had to dye them myself because obviously, you know, isolation and whatnot. And to be fair, I have dyed them myself before but they are a little bit dark this time. Not much to say, but the painting in the room has finished. Today I'm painting inside of my wardrobe. We're also, as you can see, the bed is finally getting a little bit painted. Other bits of the bed are getting painted. We've still got a lot to do. I mean, for you it's been 3 seconds since you last saw, but for me it's been about, I want to say a week, but maybe not that long since I last updated you. So I'm still here in my painting clothes. We're about to give the wardrobe a second paint this afternoon, and then that is all the emulsion done. Then we've got to do, like, I won't be doing, my dad will definitely be doing the gloss because that's hard and I don't want to do that. It's actually a really nice day outside, so positivity in these times, you know. So this is a view from my window if any of you were wondering at all. I know you definitely weren't, and I'm not even sorry. What are you doing? I'm leaving. What I'm doing is leaving. That is the update. A lot still to do. See you soon. Sorry, it's not the most satisfying thing that you have ever seen in your whole entire life. Wow. Quality content. What a struggle. The sun is actually ruining my life. Long time no see. The bed's finished and now we're moving on to the drawers. So what we've actually done is we've taken all of the drawer fronts off of the drawers so that it saves us painting the whole thing, so I'm just going to do a run through, a little DIY if you will. So my dad gave me this little piece of wood to wrap this round, but when I sand this down I don't like take all the beveled edges off. I don't know if you can see all these, it just keeps it flat, and then all I've got to do is just sand the top with this until like the lacquery shine, which you can see on this one, is and then once that's done, you just take this little tack cloth thing and just wipe it all down. I don't know if this will pick up, but like the shine, I mean the sun's making everything shiny, but sort of like the shine's gone off it, it's more matte. So the newest best technique I've discovered for the big bits is to literally just fold it over your fingers and run my fingers down. There we are, see? I know nothing. If you came here for a quality DIY vlog, this is not what you've got. We've been given some, I don't know what you call this, beginners. Sanding for beginners is what we've been given to, ladies and gentlemen. And if the angle's different, that's because it is. My tripod fell off the table. I had to reset. So yeah, seriously recommending super like folded thin edge for like tiny bits, tiny nooks and crannies you're trying to get into, and then for like rounded edges. I'm really enjoying the folded over the finger method. So just going to finish sanding all these down and then we shall paint. Oh, Lydia, you look like a toenail. Happy summer days, eh? So just before you're about to paint it, make sure you go over it with the tack cloth just to make sure there aren't any little bits of sawdust on, and then just go in with your primer. You still filming? Yes. Just in case you're wondering, I use the Bullseye primer again. So there we are. They should really start sponsoring me. So, little update, the curtains are in, the bed is done, we've literally just got a few more bits of furniture to sort out and put in, and then we're literally done. So close to the end, I'm so excited. It's actually been a lot quicker process than I thought it was going to be, even though, because we've been in lockdown, like, it hasn't mattered if things took a little bit longer, but usually I really underestimate things, and this time I just feel like I haven't. Like, I planned for a certain amount of time and we're almost done, and I'm so excited, I'm so happy. And look, the sun's coming out. What an incredible day. Just got you propped upon my brand new ottoman. You can't see that, but it's true. Better believe it. Better keep it short, Jen, because you're ruining it. You're ruining the reveal. Frames are here, prints are here. Let's get it going. Can't get into the plastic. Can't get into the plastic. What can I use? What can I use? Oh, satisfying. Sorry, is that not the most? Oh, no, it wasn't. Where's the? It's just not the most satisfying thing you've ever seen. Oh, if you haven't already seen it, I'm sure this will be in the haul I've done. fast forward me putting all these together because you'd need to watch that in full speed. I'm not cool enough for this gig. Hallelujah. You can see my ring light. It's a mirror. It's a mirror. I'm just one. The sun shining in like some sort of magical day. The frames, the pictures in the frames. The most beautiful thing I ever did see. I'm just so happy. Oh, the last one to go and it's the big boy. Honestly, just the satisfaction. This is like Christmas. In fact, that's exactly what it's like. Christmas. And honestly, I think we all need a bit of Christmas right now. This is awesome. What's that from? It's giving me Brooklyn Nine-Nine vibes, but it's not. Reba. Now it was an American only show and I only saw it when I went to New York on holiday and it was on the TV in the hotel room and I got addicted and obsessed and I've watched every single episode about 5 times. I did it, Dad. And I also scratched the glass.
Why did you scratch it? What did you scratch it with?
Because it was so big.
I was going to see it.
It kept bending every time I tried to put it in. Down here, it's quite a long scratch actually, but hopefully you won't see it when it's up. Now I'm in a poo mood again because now look at that.
Oh, Liz, for goodness sake, nobody's going to see it. It's not doing.
I bet you'll see it there. Scratch, scratch. It's massive.
Nah, you won't see it.
Okay.
Which way?
A little bit towards the bottom corner needs to go towards the Eiffel Tower. I think a smidgen. Yeah, I love it. How good does it look, Dad?
I don't know, because I'm stood over here.
Oh. That's made it worse.
No, that's it. Come back. Millimetre this way and a millimetre that way. There you are.
Oh, that looks good. You're right. That was it. I'm so in love. I can't even tell you how in love I am with this. If you're wondering what's happening over here, we're training the curtains. So. Dun, dun, dun. Wow.
Where's the knobbers?
There and those little.
How much you pay for these?
I think like £22 for loads. There were. I remember there must have been like 20. I think they worked out to be really cheap. But I don't know exactly how much they were now. They've been good though, these sort of things, haven't they? Let me show you. Can you see? In this lighting, not the best lighting, let's just focus here. I'm showing them. They're like little metally iron black matte knobs and they came in like a pack of 20 from Amazon.
That's interesting.
The last one doesn't
hold
fit in.
line up.
Oh. Do you get it to work? Oh, you did as well. How have you managed that? Hola. What's the time? 8:10. We're in June. These are the Samara drawer inserts. I don't know if you can tell, but let me try and show you. The drawer inserts are deeper than the drawer and not wide enough. So I've bought a second one. Right, first let's get crack-a-lacking with measuring the drawer and cutting the width. So on the back, if you do have IKEA stuff, it has the... neckline's 1/2 centimetre too big. But I'm going to cut it along there first because it's better to be safe than sorry. Although once I've cut it, how I'm going to get that extra 1/2 centimetre off, I'm not sure. And welcome back. It's the next morning. I was busy snipping the things last night with scissors. I then realised that to get the next bit right I would have to use a craft knife, and Father B came along to save me. He helped me. I now regret not using the craft knife for the whole thing because I may have done a little bit of a bad snip, and you can maybe see a little bit of it, but I don't know if you will. So yes, we finished it last night. My dad even bought like clamps and stuff from the garage because I was like, I want to do it properly. Then I regretted not doing the rest of it that properly, but you win some, you lose some, you know. Hello to my messy desk. We're about to sort out the dressing table. Are you ready? Oh, lovely singing. Here we are. So this may be the bit where I ruined it. Oh well. Let us not you can't see it most of the time. Let's not focus on the negative. So if we consider, I've got a complete drawing set here for £10. Like, that's amazing, and I highly recommend these. Even if you do make little boo-boos, you can't see them. You can't. This is it. And I'm going to fill it now full of my makeup. Hello guys, and welcome back to the vlog. I'm so excited because I've just hung this light, which means my room transformation is complete. It's completely done. The decorating is finished, other than this wall here where eventually my Hollywood mirror will be, but we're just waiting for it to get delivered. And to be honest, I love the room without it. I'm not going to wait any longer to show you guys. I'll just update you in a vlog sometime about what it looks like. But other than that, so technically it isn't, but it's finished. I'm so happy. I genuinely couldn't be happier. You know, when you're just, oh, the satisfaction of it being finished is just unreal, and I love it all, and I'm so happy, and I'm also proud because I had this idea in my head and it all came together, and I managed to even do, like I say a lot, some of the DIY myself with the help of my dad, and I'm just keep showing you this because it's finished. So yes, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to get on with showing you the final transformation, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe it inspired you a little bit. And maybe I taught you a little bit about sanding, because that's what I feel like this video essentially was, me educating you on the tiny bit of information I have about sanding. So if any of you would like to sand some furniture, I believe I've given you all the tools you need. On a serious note, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just so excited, I can't even get any words out. No, finish, come on. Oh God, stepping on things. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you love the transformation. I'll see you on my next one.